Might as well just go to your doctor and get the prescription for the painkillers and wait for the Grim Reaper to come. You want to be able to get your own groceries and walk up the stairs and whoops, forgot something in the car, gotta go back. Oh, no, wait, it's actually in here, I think. The second easy way to build some more leg and hip strength and overall balance is to slowly, right here with one leg in front, one leg in back, and build some strength. So you should feel some glutes, you should feel some high hamstrings. It could be more to the outside, could be more to the inside. Actually, I take that back. There is something more important, and that's to think about whether you're an old person or a young person trying to improve your balance, you need to ask yourself why it's important. The answer to this question will help you stay motivated on this long journey ahead to improving your balance. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the whys and the hows, the do's and the don'ts for improving your balance, whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90 years old. So if you're ready, let's get ready to think right, move right, and feel right. I'm not going to give you a long list of very academic reasons for why you should improve your balance training. I'm not going to look at sociological, psychological, or biomechanical studies. Instead, I'm going to offer you some very simple but profound, useful, practical reasons to improve your balance. These are reasons that will hopefully mean something to you whether you are 60 years old, 40 years old, or 80 years old. The goal here is to make sure you have a solid reason which will give you a solid footing to help you improve your balance. But before I do that, I need to make sure you understand the intent behind this video. I lost both of my parents in the last year, and watching them decline physically over the last 10 to 20 years was really difficult. As somebody who is really deeply involved in exercise as a means of self-improvement and maintaining autonomy, watching them wither away from preventable causes was really, really frustrating and extraordinarily, unspeakably difficult for me. Even more frustrating is that a large portion of society just wants to reinforce this idea that once you get over some certain arbitrary age, you're basically helpless and nothing can be improved. You might as well just go to your doctor and get the prescription for the painkillers and wait for the Grim Reaper to come. And if the Grim Reaper does start knocking on your door, you can get another prescription from the doctor that'll help you get rid of those hallucinations. But then those pills will cause liver failure. But don't worry, you can get a prescription for that too. So for those of you out there who might be considered old, I want you to understand that my intent in this video is to give you a hand up rather than to be looking down. Now with that out of the way, here are some great reasons to improve your balance. And when I'm done with this list, I want you to share some of your reasons too. So first of all is being able to lift a toilet seat up in a public restroom with your foot. That's something that's super helpful for men who don't want to touch that dirty seat and also don't want to pee on the seat. Number two is you want to be able to play with your kids or your grandkids or your nephews, your nieces. You want to be an active adult because that's going to give you access to all kinds of extra forms of play and joy. If you're sitting on the sideline too worried about falling over because your balance sucks, you're going to miss out on a huge portion of life. You want to be able to get your own groceries and walk up the stairs and whoops, forgot something in the car, gotta go back. Oh, no, wait, it's actually in here, I think. Never mind. You want to be able to change direction and do whatever you need to do. And you definitely want to have the ability to walk slowly or quickly down the stairs without falling, because that's going to help you in case you keep forgetting something in the house. No, it's here, it's in the bag, let's go. In other words, you don't want to fall and break your hip like my grandfather or my father. Doing so will quickly lead to a downward spiral that can result in death within a week like my dad or months like my grandfather. Instead, you want to live confidently and independently for as long as possible so you can hopefully die of a heart attack in your sleep, or because you're overjoyed, or because you are watching your favorite football team, whatever it is. Hopefully you get taken out quickly, but not by something that's terribly physically traumatic. Unless maybe it's super traumatic and super quick and you just black out right away, that's not so bad. If you haven't already, let me know in the comment section down below why you want to improve your balance. So I've already posted a few videos on YouTube to help you improve your balance with specific balance exercises. So now I want to show you some things you can work into your daily life that'll help you improve your leg strength and improve your balance without having to set aside specific exercise time. So first of all, you can find opportunities to do light hip and leg exercises throughout the day. For example, if you are waiting for your hot water to boil, you can be doing very gentle squats, very shallow squats. You can move from side to side. You can just hold a horse stance, doesn't have to be very deep, and just get your leg muscles to wake up and get some blood flowing into your legs. You can even do this while you're brushing your teeth. The point is there are tons of opportunities to just pop a mini squat or even a deep squat while you're waiting for something to happen. Just stay within a pain-free range of motion and wait for fatigue to build up and then take a rest. The second easy way to build some more leg and hip strength and overall balance is to slowly get out of and into chairs. That means when you're going to sit down, you're trying to go as slowly as you can while still feeling in control and using only as much help as you absolutely need from your hands and your arms. When you get up, do the same thing. Really practice using your lower body to control the entire motion. To build more and more strength, you can do this to lower and lower surfaces like a very low stool or onto a step. No matter what, you want to make sure you're in full control, so don't go flinging yourself down to a low step if you can't handle sitting on a high couch. You don't want to fall and break your hip or your spine because you were overconfident and were just deciding that you were going to do what you used to do when you were 14 years old. Also, when you get up, there's no rush to stand straight up. You can hang out in that sub-standing position where you're just a little bit crouched and hold that. Get used to balancing in that position. Shift from side to side. Put more weight on one foot than the other and see which leg and which hip is stronger or weaker than the other. Now you might be wondering, which muscles should I be feeling? And the answer is the muscles that control your knee and the muscles that control your hip. So you should feel some glutes, you should feel some high hamstrings. It could be more to the outside, could be more to the inside, depending on how you position your body. So make sure you play around. You can go over to the side and think about maybe if I really stick my hip out but still keep my big toe in contact with the floor, so I'm not letting my foot roll, but I'm really keeping it flat. You can also experiment with coming more forward onto your foot, onto the ball of your foot. You can go more onto your heel. Remember, you're trying to explore so you have control over all these positions, not just one magical perfect position, because good balance is really about being able to control a lot of different positions and being comfortable getting in and out of positions that you want or don't want to be in. When you're doing these holds and exploring your leg and hip strength, make sure to be counting in your head. Count to 10 to start and then go to 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever you feel like you can handle without crippling yourself with soreness. Remember that the goal here is gradual progression. You're not trying to set any massive records. You're not going to impress anybody by having stood still in your kitchen for a total of 100 seconds. You just want to challenge your muscles and wake them up some. It's also a good idea to find some places in your house where you can just work on lowering yourself down to the floor. So you're doing this split squat right here with one leg in front, one leg in back, and build some strength in both legs in both configurations. So you can do 5 to 10 with the right leg in front, and then 5 to 10 with the left leg in front, using as much help as you need and only going as low as you can without feeling like your knees are going to explode. So if that means you're only going down a couple inches, that's fine. Just hang out there, feel the muscles work, come out of it, and then do it again. And when your legs feel a little bit tired, that's fine, that's good. Take a rest and go continue doing whatever you're going to do. I really want to encourage you to remember that sitting in a chair on your butt just kills your butt muscles and your leg muscles, which is going to make your balance much, much worse. So get out of your chair. Don't just accept chair exercise as the solution to aging. You got to get up and get moving. And if sitting feels like the only comfortable position for you right now, I encourage you to work on building your leg strength so that standing up becomes more and more comfortable over time. Maybe tomorrow it's only 5 minutes that you can stand up before you feel really tired and need to sit down. But week by week, you can expand that number and get more comfortable as you build strength in your legs, as you build strength in your butt. And that's going to help you feel more capable and confident in the long run. But you won't get more capable, you won't get more confident if all you do is just stay seated in that chair. I know you're older than you used to be. So am I. I'm in my 40s, but that doesn't mean that everything is just totally downhill from here. Hopefully I get wiser, hopefully I get a little bit stronger, and hopefully I can maintain that strength all the way until I die when somebody hits me over the head with a surfboard. And just to make sure you don't get all sad and mopey just because you're old, I want to share some comments from people who are also old. Hey, real quick, Boney and I want to say a big thanks to these people on screen right here. We are really grateful for your financial support and your donations. It makes videos like these possible without having to fill them with ads about VPNs, website builders, or random nutritional supplements. So if you like this content, make sure you subscribe. If you'd like, you can donate using the links you'll find in the description box, or you can find me on Patreon. You can find me on PayPal as well at paypal.me/uprighthealth. And get my freebies on my website at uprighthealth.com/newsletter. Make sure you get on there so we always stay connected. All right, let's get back to the video. So this is from Bogey8711 commenting on my hip external rotation video. Bogey sends a $10 super thanks, so thank you, and says, I have had hip pain as I am 68 but feel 38, so I tend to do more than I should. After having an office job for many years, I am now retired. However, I have not been moving as I should, so when I do, ouch! I could barely walk without pain a couple of weeks ago, and a video I found has given me back my mobility. I am still working on it, but the improvement is all but miraculous. Thank you so much for your clear explanations, which make total sense, as well as your clear, easy exercises. You have been a godsend. Well, thank you very much for the super thanks, and thank you for the comment. 68 years old and still able to regain mobility and have some positive progress. So this is a clear example of somebody who's not helpless, despite being old and over the hill, so to speak. So don't allow your age, if you're 40, 50, 60, 70, whatever, to just be the reason. Another comment here from Robert Hoffman, 851. I'm 86 years old. This and your other exercises are allowing me to recover lost flexibility and balance, stand up straight, walk correctly, fight sarcopenia, and in general, live by myself in my own home safely and with energy. What's not to like? So Robert, awesome inspiration here, 86 years old, regaining flexibility, regaining strength, and living independently and feeling confident in his own home. I don't care how old you are, this guy is doing it. When I'm 86, if I live that long, I hope I have this same positive attitude and am taking control of my own body and making sure that my balance, my flexibility, my strength are all there or are as good as I can possibly make them. Because there's nothing more important than making sure that your body works so that you can do all the other positive things that you want in your life. Actually, I take that back. There is something more important, and that's to think about who you really want to be and what impact you want to leave on the world. Maybe you want to be a jerk and watch everything burn a la the Joker, but hopefully you're trying to make a positive impact in the world and trying to help somebody, whether it's a family, a friend, or maybe for right now, it's just yourself. Try to be a good person. Think about how you can help others near you and your society in general. Think about ways you can leave a positive impact. If you aren't wasting all your time on the internet, you probably have time to think about this, and doing some of this deep reflection and deep thought will help you stay motivated to improve your balance and improve your life in general. If you're looking for a program to help you rebuild your body at home, go to uprighthealth.com/DIY and find a program that'll work for you. You can also get on my newsletter and get all my freebies there at uprighthealth.com/newsletter. For more free videos to help you with your body, check these out here. Like, share, and subscribe with the bell notification on. And as always, I hope you remember that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.